What is up, scent heads, smell beast, and frag freaks? It's your boy. My name is Mega Dave, and this is Oh So Fresh. What is up? For everybody returning, I want to say thank you so much for being a freshie, and if you are brand new here, welcome. As I said before, my name is Mega Dave. This is my channel, Oh So Fresh. I do reviews on fragrances that I absolutely love, and I hope that you love them too. If you like what you see, give your boy a huge thumbs up. Really means a lot. Think about subscribing and hitting that little bell icon, or that's not a bell, that's a pop. Hitting the little bing. There you go. That's better. Hit the little bell icon so you don't miss anything when I'm reviewing a fragrance, because it could be your favorite next. So today up, we got a flanker of a flanker, if you will. A lot of iterations, but a very, very popular house. And I think it's brand new. I think this just came out in 2020. So as of this recording, I don't think I was able to purchase it in stores. So thank God I was able to have friends in the Fragcom that were able to send me a decant. So my boy Henry Valle on Facebook, if you're watching this, I appreciate it so much, dude. We're going to review this, so this wouldn't be able to happen without your decant. So let's get into that. And I do have just a decant, as I said. I don't personally have the bottle yet. I haven't looked on YouTube to see if people reviewed it, so this is mine, but here it is here. This one, nothing fancy. I think he did a split, so he got a bottle and asked who wanted a split, so we all split it up and got a small decant. And now I'm going to tell you guys what I think of this. As I mentioned before, this is a flanker of a flanker of a flanker, and most people have probably heard of Dolce Gabbana's The One, the Eau de Parfum. Way beats out the Eau de Toilette in my opinion. I'll probably end up doing a side-by-side one day of this, the Parfum, versus this intense version, just to see the differences. But we're going to go over the notes now. And of course, we're going to hit this onto a test strip so we can see what it smells like and get our noses involved. So let's get that onto some paper here. Nice spray, thinner atomizer. Let's hit that twice, get a good smell. Shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. Ooh, it's nice. I was a big fan of the one before. Also, the one before, if you get it, double entendre, you're welcome. I was a very good fan of Dolce & Gabbana's The One before, and this one is very nice too. Opens up with a nice citrus, like an orange. So it's a good fresh burst really quick. And then you get right away some cardamom, not to be confused with Cardi B Mom, completely different person. So I don't want you guys to think I'm smelling Cardi Mom. And also, as I'm smelling it too, there's a slight green to it that's trailed behind like a pine tree, a citrus. It's probably cypress. Citrus. Of course there's citrus in it. Cypress. And as it does start to dry down and start to develop a little bit in the mid there, you get a nice ambery resin kind of smell to it. So that original orange that's in there, that orange blossom, starts toning down and that amber starts coming out. It's actually a really nice fragrance. And, I expected nothing less. I didn't expect too much from this, so I didn't have huge high hopes that it was going to be something groundbreaking or something completely different from what it was, but it's actually very nice. It opens up similar. It has that vibe to it. That cardamom note carries over from both. So it does have a slight resemblance to it, but they're completely different in certain aspects. And when it finally does hit the bottom, just like all men know, it's great. You get a nice leathery note, and this is not to its dry down yet. So I just know from wearing it, you get a nice leather note. But interestingly enough, as it does dry down and what I expected these two to be, there's no tobacco note, which I find it odd. And there's no wood to it either. So there's kind of where these things change when it gets to the base there. That's what she said. Now, as far as projection and longevity for this one, I'm getting exactly what I was getting with the Eau de Parfum. A good 5 to 6 hours on my skin at least. I was getting projection for about an hour and a half or so, maybe a little bit longer, but you expect this to perform pretty decent, and I think this one does a good job. Being eau de parfum concentration as well, like I said, they should be comparable in length of time that they're going to last on your skin. This one just does have a different vibe to it. Now, as far as do I need to get a bottle of this? I don't think so. Me having the eau de parfum regular, I kind of prefer that note, I think. This one, don't get me wrong, if you've never smelled it, maybe get your nose on this one. This is a brand new release, so it's going to have some different nuances to it, but missing some of those key notes that I really love, especially in the base. I wish that this had that. It is a very nice fragrance. I expect price to be high whenever they drop this, and then it's going to fall down a little bit, So maybe wait your turn, get a sample of this if you can. If the one was one of your favorites, this one's going to be right up there in the same wheelhouse, and I think it'll be a nice addition if you really need to have it. But there are much, much better cold weather fragrances than this one, in my honest opinion. But it is a solid performance. Dolce & Gabbana always comes with a nice safe bet. They're not going to go out of left field or right field, or they stay center field. They know what people like, so they took a nice DNA of this and stayed true with that and tweaked it just a little bit. Longevity is the same, like I said, so it's not going to be a surprise when you get it. Hey, completely different. I'm in love. It reinvented the whole cardamom thing. That's not going to happen, but it is solid. So that is my review for this, and that's all I got for you guys today. Till I see you guys again, be blessed and stay fresh.